come off the M1 southbound, junction 18. Visibility is pretty poor. So I'm quite glad to come off. So the sun's out, but
cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then take the motorway.
It's not really doing us any favours. Van to my left, where's he going? Is he going all the way round? No, he's turned off. It's like driving down the road there looking into somebody with full beam on, and then you come into normal light and you've got a job to see anything.
A428 towards Northampton. After 900 feet, go around the roundabout and take
you know
the
where we're
exit.
going.
Go around the roundabout and take the fourth exit. After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A5, towards Killsby. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh, we're going to have to spray from him now. So I am going onto the key with this box. Stop and get my sunglasses out, that's what I was going to do. Never mind. I'll tell you, there's been a lot of flooding. We've had some rain. A lot of the rivers have burst their banks.
After a mile, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A5, towards Toaster.
A fair amount of surface water.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A5, towards Toaster.
Looking good.
miles.
This is I just like this stretch of road. You get some good views, the sun's shining, gonna get a bit of spray, but the sun should look quite pretty on the trees, taken on their own it's funny how the bark of the tree looks so black. Especially when it's been raining, then you've got the lightness, the light yellows, the leaves. Well, that's Wednesday more or less done for me. I've just got to get back down to the docks, on and off the docks, and then decide where I'm going to end up tonight. Might be the yards, might be Newbury again, I don't know. Let's see. See all that spray that the trucks are chucking up there. I mean, I'm doing exactly the same. Ooh, nasty bit of sun there. And that's how accidents occur, because you can't see people's brake lights and people are just not paying attention, don't see somebody braking. Don't get too close in the first place, really, isn't it? These fields, some of them are flooded in the low bits. A lot of water. Some glare, isn't it? Blimey, right. Sun's quite warm coming through the glass, but we've only just got to 10 degrees outside. Got down, I saw as low as 4 this morning on the way up. Sunglasses are in my bag, which is behind me on the bed. It's a good place for them, isn't it? see more than I can. It's ridiculous. Should get a bit of respite in a minute. Shade, shade, go for the shade. Oh, no, didn't affect me at all. Road's drying out a bit. Respite. It's like having been suffering from snow blindness. Brake lights. Wall of spray. The roads look dry, funny enough, but there's still a lot of spray coming up. So has anybody been watching this I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of It? I can sort of take it or leave it, to be honest with you. I like it from a I like it just to see what some of these people are really like. I mean, half the people I don't know, you know. Chris Moores I know, Boy George I know. What's his name? Mike Tyndall I know. Is it Sue Cleaver? I know. I recognise the I can't remember her name, but she plays football, doesn't she? The Lioness. Can't remember her name. Shocking. But well, it's no surprise. I've got a job to remember my own most of the time. But other than that, it's celebrities. I don't know of what. I've got no idea. Yeah, no idea who they are. I walk by them in the street, wouldn't know. Sit next to them, wouldn't have a clue. Just thought they were another normal bloke. It was a bit like we went on holiday once. We went to Greece, and we stayed in it was like a small complex, and there was probably 9 apartments. Had its own swimming pool, self catering, but used its own a really nice pool and pool lounge area. And we used to all congregate down at the down at the pool. And I got chatting to this one bloke. I said, "What do you do?" And he says, I'm a reporter." I said, "Oh, okay. Who for?" "Oh, Sky football. Football reporter." And it wasn't until afterwards he was I can't remember his name, but he was like a football pundit. He was on Sky TV every weekend. I didn't recognise him. He's a nice
Cross
bloke
the
actually.
roundabout and take the second exit.
He's a nice bloke. And we got on well with another couple. And she did
Follow A5 Rugby Road towards Milton Keynes for 7.5 miles.
oh, where did she work? I can't remember, but it was a very, very well-known stately home stroke palace stroke whatever it was, and she was a fine art or tapestry renovator. Really interesting to talk to. And the other guy was really, really high up in the civil service for the sports, media and social department. I don't know, something like that. And there's rough old me. Kira fitted in straight away, like, you know, she's posh. How do we get talking about that? Look at this wall of water coming towards me. It's coming. Twice. First one. Second one. Get the wipers on. Turned them off. There you go. Yeah, pull out in front of me, but put your foot down. No, you're not, are you? Why would you do that? Oh. Do you realise how irritating that is? You really are. Grade A chopper. Oh God. Is there going to be somebody trying to do the wall of death? Yeah, there is somebody coming up behind me. It's going. I don't know how much you're going to see of this. Talking about that. Oh, celebrities. Tractor. Well, they could go for it, but I'm not. They got the mental. Well, at least he's got them strapped on his trailer. Half the time they don't seem to bother. He's got properly strapped as well, crosses at the back. And he's got a number plate on his trailer and lights that appear to be working. And brake lights, wow. the full lot going on. And an indicator. My word. How's about that then? Oh my word. Well, we would get through there. No. Especially with that swing out, my son. Right, up the hill. Another wall of water coming towards me. Anyone going to overtake? Doesn't look like they are. I don't know. If they are, they're going to be leaving it late. Oh, who knows? Missed the opportunity there.
05. Traffic jam ahead between Oxford Road and Oxford Road. 2 minutes delay.
Right, we are off. There's lots of fuckwittery going on here.
At the end of the road, turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn left. Turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
There's a truck driver there. I don't know whether you saw him. But he was walking across the road, walking across from the pumps there. He had an empty bottle. He had 2 empty bottles in his hand. One was an empty bottle of Jim Beam, and another was a bottle of wine. That come from his truck.
Turn left, then, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Not sure about that myself, like. So, I just had a 45-minute break, but
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Newbury.
it was actually a bit longer than that. 45 minutes. It was about an hour and 5 minutes because I don't have to be on the docks until 2 o'clock. I'm an hour away. It's 1:05. As of yet, I still haven't got a job through for tomorrow. So that being on the docks at 2 o'clock may not even be happening yet. Who knows? Who knows?
Towards Southampton for 29 miles.
Right, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Hello, time now 13:49. About 20 minutes from the docks. I had to phone up again. Is there a problem with the VBSs? No. I said, well, can you send a job through then? Oh, okay then. It's like, fucking hell. Anyway, I'm going back to the same place as I was today. So I'm hoping the docks are going to be nice and quick.
Take the exit 13M27 towards Southampton docks.
So I'm hoping the docks are going to be nice and quick, and then I will be heading back to Newbury services. I think I've been in them every night.
13.
That's the plan. So it really does depend on how good or bad the docks are. Guy there, not even looking, dawdling along.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep right.
Yeah, so yeah, get on and off the docks. Hopefully we'll be relatively quick. I haven't checked to see how quick the docks are.
After half a mile, keep right.
I wonder whether they're going to be knackered or not. Houston, we might have a problem.
Keep right.
If I go into area 3, it's a 102-minute delay.
Follow N27 towards Southampton for 3.5 miles.
2 o'clock. It's 2 hours. 2 hours. Well, I won't be going out on the road today. I've got to be parked up by 6. 4 hours to play with. Well, I've got 3.5. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. I'll update and let you know whether how I get round the docks. Just absolutely mental. Shouldn't be like this. I'll speak to you later. Well, area 3 is totally knackered. Thankfully, I'm not going to area 3. Because there must be about 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 24, 50 to 60 trucks parked up waiting to get in there. Oh dear. And that's why it's taken 102 minutes, 2 hours to get through. Whereas I'm going to area 1, which looks quite empty, and I've got to get a box off, which might actually be on area 1, or it might be in one of the empty parks. Either way, the empty parks are clear. And so we've got a little bit of a wait here, but at least we're moving-ish. Bit of movement. So this is pre-gate. I've already gone to checked in, and then you've got another terminal down here where you put in your reg number again. So at the first one you put your reg number, and then you put your VBS number, which is the vehicle booking system number that you're allocated, which gets you under the docks. You type that in. As long as that's valid, you're in. And then you confirm the box that you're having taken off and the box that you're having put on, and then it tells you to go to either lanes 1, 2 or 3. And I was hoping that it wasn't going to be lane 3, because that's area 3, which is the one that's totally knackered up, and it wasn't. It was lane 1, which which is area 1. Getting closer. Everything takes time. But yeah, the joys of Southampton docks. Hoping I'll be in and out in an hour. So we get to this bit here and then we stop. We go for another checking situation here. This is the exit and pre-gate, and the guy that you can see stood there checks the seal if there is a seal and takes any dangerous good notes off you. It's an antiquated system though, isn't it? Relying on a guy to manually input trucks in. Oh, that's my seatbelt, bear with it. I'm just waiting for it to tell me where my boxes are coming off and going on. And the screen flashes and says, please wait while checks are completed. Please wait. We're waiting, we're good at waiting. Transfer, oh well, what? Transfer area 1 and then down to 3. 1 and then down to 3. Oh my word. This could be catastrophe. It's all looking so good. Transfer area 1. And this is the bit I can't make out. An empty box off. And it's not even going to an empty park. There's 2 empty parks to get boxes off. That's supposed to speed stuff up. That's the whole idea behind them. No, I'm going to transfer area 1 to get a box off, and then down to transfer area 3, which is the one that's knackered. Ridiculous. Ah, here we go. Well, all of those people in there are waiting for transfer area 3, and I've sort of skipped the queue a little bit, so I do have that to be thankful for. Let's see how long it takes to get my box off. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Hello. 16:16. 2.25 hours.
At the end of the road, turn right.
One bloke I was chatting to, he was on his way out as I was going in, said he'd been there 4 hours. I think I was lucky that I didn't get held up
Turn right, Western Avenue.
I had to get my empty box off in area 1. If it hadn't have been for that, I would have been here for... Look, it's even the queue to get out of the docks, look. It's just ridiculous. I don't even think I'm going to get the newbie. I think I'll end up... got to decide whether I go to the yard or I make a bit of an effort to get out the road a bit, but I'm going to be decisions. If I'm parked up by 5, I can start at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6:30. 4.5 hours to get up there, and I might need to take a break. Could really do with getting to Newbury so I clear the roadworks, but it'll be a bit tight on a 15, so the best I'm going to get is to look at all these boys in here, look. They're still in there over on the right. They're still totally stacked up. The docks are a joke. They really are.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, 1st Avenue.
That's just unpleasant. It's just unbelievable. They're totally stacked. There must be... Oh my word, there's got to be probably 100 trucks in there.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Totally stacked up. You might even see as I go around here, and oh no, you probably won't. There's buildings in the way. It's almost criminal. It's just not... Christ, they've got a Christmas tree up in there. That is rammed. Rammed. My word. I don't think I've ever seen it that busy in there. There isn't a spare bit of ground in there. My God.
Exit A35, Redbridge Road. Go left on the roundabout and take the 1st exit.
Well, I'm going to get to I'm just going to get up the road.
keep left. You will arrive at your destination at 20:05.
I thought he was coming in.
After a quarter of a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
He's coming in behind me. Don't know what he was beeping at to say hello. I don't know whether I know. I don't know.
Keep left.
If that was you,
go
hello.
Right on the roundabout
I'm
and
not
take
sure
the
it was.
third
I don't know who
exit.
that was. I saw Billy Boy down on the docks. Hello, Billy Boy.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands.
Right, so where I need to be tomorrow is 172 mile away, and I'm going to be 40. It's going to be about 130 odd mile tomorrow, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon I can still
Turn
do it.
right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands.
I reckon I can still make 6:30. I've already phoned
Take the
Darla up
exit.
and told them that I'm going to be late. So, if I'm there on time, it's a bonus then, isn't it? And the chances are I probably will be. So if I get up to half an hour away, it's about 30 odd mile, 30 off of that, about 160 odd mile, 3 and a bit hours. Oh, here we go. It's that time of night, isn't it? Half tempted to turn around and go back to the yard. Because the chances are tomorrow you alright, mate? Hey! I'm alright, fella! Fucking docks are knackered! I wondered what you were doing. I thought, fuck hell. And you fellas, see, mate. Yeah, he watches. Hello to you in the car transporter with the minis on. How you doing? Oh, and the BMWs, yeah. That's not a job that I would like to do. Do you know what I mean? Those boys, they work hard. You know, because you're strapping them cars down. It's pissing down with rain, wet and windy, horrible, and you still got to strap them down. So you're out there in all weathers. You're getting in and out of the cars up high as well, and you're driving them up there. There ain't a lot of room to manoeuvre. I reckon I'd get stuck. I don't know if I'll get my fat house out the door. scuffing some paintwork. And then they got all those like, you know, up and downy bits to do, fiddle around with. I'll be getting that wrong. Look at that hole. Jeez. Yeah, there's, you know, if I was yeah, no, I just wouldn't find my, and not only that, the cab space. They've got a restricted cab height. They can't even stand up. I mean, I'm only 5'8", so you know it's not the end of the world. But they've got no overhead lockers or no storage space whatsoever. You see them all. They've got the fridges. The fridges are on the passenger seat. They tramp. You know, they're trampers. Well, the vast majority of them are. I suppose it's not so bad if you're going from yard to yard, like, I don't know, whether they go from, they take them into import, I don't know whether they go out and take them to a central location up north somewhere, or whether they distribute them around themselves to the different dealerships. I don't know how that works. But either way, it's not the money's good. The money's good, but another one of our lads. Money's good, but nah, you earn every penny of that, my friends, I tell you. A lot of responsibility. You've got, you know, you've got a big overhang at the front, and you've got a lot hanging out the back end. You know, the weight distribution's all over the place. Then you've got to worry about damaging them if someone, you know, branches and all that sort of malarkey. It's just parking up in the night. You see them trying to get into spaces in the services, because they're a long old bit of kit. They've got to be 50 foot. There's got to be 50 foot of trailer on the back, you know, all in.
After half a mile,
that's not including the cab. That's just, you know, like having a 50 foot
towards London.
50 foot trailer on the back, and it's like, nah, that's just no. So fair play to you, and hello. I didn't catch your name. We were shouting out across the, well, you heard us. Not quite sure how you recognise me. Mind you, I suppose how many big fat hairy blokes, oh, I don't know, there's quite a few. Yeah, always nice to see someone.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M27, towards London.
Right, half hour, I'm hoping to be pulled over. I'm hoping to be pulled over by 5 o'clock. Thing is, I reckon it'll be fairly busy in there because like this is the icing on the cake now, isn't it? I reckon it'll be fairly busy in there purely and simply because a lot of boys will be run out of time. So yeah, I didn't catch your name, my friend, but at least you didn't have the trauma of having to deal with the docks like we do on the old twist lock monkeys. But you have had this weather to contend with, and bad enough when I just had to open the bloody doors. Let alone strapping half a dozen cars down. Oh dear, no. And like I said, you got a cab that you can only swing a cat in. I could swing a donkey round in it. Maybe even a llama or a bear or something. But you know what I mean? It's just no. we're not particularly heavy. Just watch out for these loons trying to come round that van. No.
Take the exit
See?
M27, then take the motorway.
Tortoise in the hare, keep left. So the battery might run out, I don't know, who knows. It's plugged in, should work. It's got a mind of its own. I bought some new batteries for it. Using the same one all the time. Has a certain lifespan, don't they? So we're on a charge. We've got enough fuel to get up there. Should have. We're doing for time. We've got plenty of time. If parking wasn't such an issue, I'd have time to get up to. I'd have time to get the Uber easily.
Take the exit 4 M27 towards Winchester.
In fact, if parking wasn't an issue, and there's two things with parking in the UK. It's either full up by half 5, 6 o'clock, and you struggle to get a spot, or you're going to get broken into. You know, and if you're in service stations, you run the risk of getting broken into in a service station, in a motorway service station, in a national chain like Moto or Road Chef. You're likely to get broken into. How bad is that? If I was Moto or Road Chef, I'd be slightly embarrassed about that fact. But they go under the premise that, well, you park at your own risk. Yeah, I'm paying 30 odd quid to park here, mate.
Exit 4 M27 towards Winchester, then take the way.
Now, Cheveley's 31 quid a night.
Take the exit 4, then take the way.
And what do you get for that? A manky shower. And the only food you can have is either Costa, a Greggs, or a Burger King. They've got a Marks and Spencer shop, and during the day they've got one of those Cornish pasty outlet things. But for an evening meal, unless you want Burger King, that's it. There's nothing there. They used to have a little restaurant in there, which was actually quite nice. I've eaten in there a few times, but since the pandemic, never reopened. We've got the bad weather again, we've got the showers. So at least I know where I'm going to. I was there this morning. Well, this place actually having to do more tomorrow plays into my hands, because when I get back tomorrow, I won't be going on the docks because I won't have enough hours left in the day to do it. So that's worked out. We just go back to the yard, dump the trailer, go on. This is all flowing all right. seeing it.
After half a mile, keep right. Keep right.
I thought they were going to do something extremely stupid then.
Follow M3 towards Winchester for 7.5 miles.
So far, so good. Well, I think we might get away with the traffic. Might. So the time was 20 to 5. Vehicles on our roads, but for going into Southampton and coming out of Southampton there's as much. If everybody who's travelling back to Southampton, I'm sort of wagering that a lot of them are people at work, and a lot of people leaving Southampton are the people at work. Now if only, here's a radical idea.
Slow traffic on A34, E05, traffic jam ahead, between Eastern Lane and A33, London Road, 4 minutes delay.
All the people they notice there's probably a similar amount of vehicles on the road going north and going south. Now, in an ideal world, all the people heading north, going back to their homes, would have the jobs that all the people going south are coming from, and vice versa. So no one would have to travel anywhere. Because those coming from Winchester down to Southampton would live, you know, where they live in Southampton, would work in Southampton. Now, and this harks back to the old days, doesn't it? Where, you know, you went to work where you lived. You didn't go travelling around or travelling to another town, or very rarely. If you went back 50 years ago, the vast majority of people lived and worked within a couple of mile radius of where they were born. But now we sort of roam free, don't we? We sort of roam free. We're maintaining a steady speed, so we're about 31, 32 ton all in. So a bit lighter than we were this morning. Going back to the same place twice on the trot. Don't do that very often. So I'm off on Friday, so I should have enough time to get up there and enough time to get back. And that'll be me done. Although I will be starting earlier tomorrow. So this drives a pony. Not this junction, it's the next one. This is junction 10, I think. Pretty certain it is. So tomorrow morning, the A34 is supposed to be closed again, but it's the last day it's supposed to be closed, so if they got on with the work, they might be done. Then again, they may not be. So if the road is closed road is closed and I'll have to go up the 303.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury.
303 to Basingstoke and cut through, as we've done a few times before. Or we have happy days and fly straight up the A34. But we won't know that till tomorrow morning. Because I can put money on it that the Highways Agency website won't be up to date. In fact, it's not even worth looking at. Because what they say and what you know, they could say, yeah, it's closed, but then it could be open. Who knows? So we'll wait until tomorrow and see if we get diverted off. If we get diverted off, we know it's closed. I think it's that simple. It really is.
Slow traffic on A34, E05. After half a mile, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34. Slow traffic on A34, E05. Traffic jam ahead between Eastern Lane and A34. Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Did you get all that? She doesn't have to go on, doesn't she? She repeats herself a little bit too much for my liking. Especially with the delays. I don't mind the junction information.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Newbury.
So you got a bloke in the left-hand lane there indicating to get into the right, cutting in front of a lorry. Two people.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Newbury. Take the exit, Winchester Bypass.
Everybody behaving themselves. Clear, run. Slingshot through.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left. After half a mile, keep left.
Brake lights, what's going on here? Looking good. Oh, you left that late, my son.
Follow A34 towards Newbury for 28 miles.
Time is at 16:52. Yeah, I'm going to Sutton Scotty Services. That'll be me done. take 9 off, hit the road. Don't really want to take 9 off, but don't have a lot of choice. Good luck finding the spot in there, mate. Oh, vans parked all over the place there. Van and a car. Tomorrow morning, we know the road, there is a potential for the road A34 to be shut. We'll just scoot up the Basingstoke and across. They'll add extra time, but I've got up as far as Sutton, Scotland, so the time it's going to take me to get to do the detour is the time it would have taken me to get to Sutton, Scotland from back at the yard. So I haven't lost anything, I haven't gained anything, I haven't lost anything. So I'm on an even Stevens really. So tactical play. And if by some miracle the A34 is open, I'll be ahead of the game. So really it's about 150 mile to where I've got to be. 154 at the moment. I'm only about 4 or 5 miles away. If that. So let's call it 150 miles, 3 hours. 3.5 at the most. I've got to do the detour. Might be a bit longer. So that's when I lose time and I might have to take a break. We'll see. So I'll just open the battery lasts until it is powered up, so I don't understand if it does die. I don't understand why it's dying. So I've had nearly a 14-hour day. That's long enough, isn't it? 14-hour shift. Yeah, I reckon that's long enough. By the time I'm done, it's going to be 5:15. So that'll make it a 2:15 card in, 2:30 leave. Time I've done my checks and faffed about. Tonight will be a meal in the wok. We have chicken. We have a curry, katsu curry, I think. No, is it a curry? Yeah, I think it's a curry sauce with chicken and noodles and stir-fry vegetables. As long as they're alright, I've got to check them. They've been in the fridge. They're in a pre-sealed pack, so they should be alright. But if there's any manky bits in it, I'll just hook out the manky bits and chuck the rest in there with noodles. So yeah, that should be quite nice. So get that cooking as soon as I've parked up, got been in and paid. This is on a Snap account, so I'll just there's a terminal when you go in. Just type your reg number, how long you're going to stay for. Comes up with the company name and Bob's your uncle. Job done. The other nights I pay and I claim it back. But you pay 2 nights, that's 62 quid. I'll get it back next week. Half a mile, we're there. And there's never, you put your receipts in, you put your expenses in, you put your receipt in, scan it in, and you're paid the very next week. Never been an issue. 3.5 years and never had a problem. In fact, they phoned me up a couple of times and said, "Oh, you put in, but we think you were on a night out this night, but you didn't claim it. Were you on a night out?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was." Cheers. So they've actually done me favours. God, you can't see a bloody thing. Whoa. Go on, Bennett. That could have been disastrous. Christ. Right, parking is either really simple here or right back in the arse.
1.2 miles, keep right.
Let's see what we got. I suspect, because I like to get in here early, I suspect it's going to be a pain in the arse. Oh my word. This isn't looking too good at all, actually. What's now going on down here? Quite like going on these outside ones. What is going on down there? Do I go here and hope I can get out? I reckon I should just be able to make that out. I don't know what's going on there, but there's I should be able to get out there. I don't know where he's going. There seems to be all sorts of it's going to turn you around a bit. All sorts of something going on down there. I don't know what it is. Right. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, they're all moving now. Yeah. I should be able to get out now. Got another container boy next to me. So end day 17:01. And we're done. Wait for the clunk. There you go. And we're done. Speak to you all later.